Hi, my name is Nina. I'm a Toltec shaman and crystal healer, and I'm from Crystal Sun Healing. And this week we're going to do a little video, a little different from crystals, but working with resins when burning different kinds of scents and incenses. If you don't know what a resin is, so here is a frankincense teardrop. Or I have some dragon's blood right here as well. And so when you see these resins in the store, in the metaphysical shops, and I'm bringing this up because you can use these to actually clear your crystals. So this is yet another way to clear crystals. And a lot of people do not know how to actually work with the charcoals. And so today I intend to demystify working with the charcoal. See, there is a technique to lighting the charcoal. You take the charcoal, you take the flame, you light the charcoal, and if it's a quick light, it should light up pretty quickly, and then you get to see how the sparks fly through as the coating gets activated, and then once it's completely lit, or once the coating is done doing its magic, so you can watch it clear up. This is if you're not at a stove, although do the same thing at a stove. You want to light it again until you start seeing glowing red around the edges, kind of like an ember when you are barbecuing. And then when you start to see the glowing red, I'm going to switch hands, and then when you start to see the glowing red, start blowing on it. See how it's turning red? You don't want to start putting resins on it until, whoops, and you also don't want to drop it. You don't want to start putting resins on it until you have a surface that's almost completely lit. Because what happens is sometimes with these charcoals, they don't burn all the way through. Some of them, they will light really nicely, and some of them, they won't burn all the way through. So you want to make sure you have a nice lit surface. This is pretty good. But I like to get a little bit more red. This way, it ensures that the charcoal burns all the way through. And if you want to be extra thorough, you can flip it over. And then put it in your fire-safe pot. I have my little urn here. And then take your resin, put on top of the charcoal, and then slowly but surely you should see the smoke starting to rise. You can take a crystal once the smoke starts wafting. This is why you have to get the charcoal really, really hot, so that it can start creating smoke. See the smoke rising? Then you can take your crystals. This is a great way to batch cleanse a lot of crystals. You can use 2 hands. You can run it through the smoke. Here's one. Here's another. And I like to use the crystals that you don't necessarily like to soak in salt water, like this crystal, for example. It has a beautiful coating on it, and sometimes when you put it in salt water, the coating gets damaged. And let's see, another one. Let me grab my optical calcite. Optical calcite. So here we are. This is a great way to cleanse your crystals. If you don't use sound, you can use smoke. So that is my little video on using charcoals, lighting them up, using resins. I don't always advocate using sage or any of the other herbs because there has been a lot of controversy on the over-harvesting of these plants. So I have been working with the resins, and that is my personal preference. I hope you like this video. Please like, share, comment below, and I'll see you next time.